Hey everyone, welcome to All About the Joy. This is Culture and Consequence with Carmen and Andrea. I was sitting here trying to figure out why the frame was so off. Like my face was like this. I'm like, what is? So they've changed stuff. So I've been trying to, and then you just came on, and it pushed it out.
That's weird. Well, that's a good thing you have fantastic skin, because
I know, right? How are you, my friend?
I'm good. Same old, same old.
Hey, thank you for coming on. I know, I keep asking. I have to say thank you to people because you all keep doing this, and I appreciate it. I know you enjoy it, but it's not like I'm paying you yet. Actually, it was an email I got. They were like, "How much do your hosts get paid?" I was like, I don't know how much you're going to give us. What?
Who asked you that?
A random listener asked me that, and I said, "How much are you giving us?" Because that would help. You know what I mean?
You're like, should we put the donation link, our Cash App, or whatever?
There is one, but nobody gives me anything. Yeah, just go to link in bio anywhere. Buy me a coffee. That's what it's called, or whatever.
Oh God,
I know. Or you can go to Substack. But yeah, I mean, I wonder how many people in podcasts get paid. I'm sure the big people do, but they get paid by ads, and they get paid by
right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't have a trust fund. I don't know why. I'm not holding back or anything. So okay. So how are you doing? Good. Are you loving Trump now? Is that what happened? Is that what I heard you say?
I'm trying to just ignore him, really.
I know, but yesterday, I mean, I know we've been hearing this, but yesterday there was this whole breakdown on he's made $2 billion. I mean, Andrea, he's made $2 billion since this second presidency, being in office. He's been in office 2 years. $2 billion. And he's obsessed with all the wrong things. So even if I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt, which at this point,
which I know you really, really, really want to.
Okay, but if you remember back in the George Bush W days, that sounded weird. George W. Bush, whatever days. You and I, we didn't have an argument, but we had a conversation where I was like, look, he's our president, and I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean? I am that person. You, on the other hand, you do not do that so lightly or
ever.
If they're Republican, it's over, right?
Prove me wrong.
Right.
I'm welcome and open and happy to be proved wrong.
I'm just saying I'm also open to being proven wrong, so I give people leeway. But it lasted 5 minutes, I think. 5 minutes with George W. Bush. Yeah. But even if I wanted to give Donald Trump the benefit of the doubt, because at the end of the day, we want our country to succeed. We do. So wouldn't it have been amazing if you were so wrong about Trump? Imagine that. It would have been amazing.
It would have been amazing. It would have been amazing.
It would have been a high, hard mountain for him to climb, but it would have been incredible. But to make $2 billion off of the American people, and most of it in cryptocurrency. By the way, it's not that he's bought crypto. It's not that he's bought whatever it is, the coins or whatever it is. It's whether or not it goes up or down, he gets money.
Right.
I didn't know that. So that's how he's making.
That's the grift of
that's the grift.
Bitcoin and crypto and what I won't even, but that's the grift of it is
it's so
brokers or whatever.
Yeah. So, and of course he's obsessed with the pool, the ballroom, the Kennedy Center, the State Fair, which he seems to be really upset about right now.
I didn't even really, I hadn't really heard about it or known what it was until people started posting about how there's nobody there. And I'm like, what the fuck even is it? And then I read about it and I was like, oh, well, yeah.
And nobody's there. But my favorite is watching Fox News, which I know you do. So I'm just repeating what you already know. But I'm sure you've seen the clips of Fox News hosts being like, there are so many people here. When you get here, you'll see all the people. It's so, and They're like in front of nobody. Like there's just barren grass.
As a person who lived in the greater DC area, any random Tuesday, winter, summer, spring, or fall, had more people on the mall just walking around.
Right, tourists,
than I have seen in any of those photos or videos.
It's hilarious. I mean, it's not hilarious because it's kind of sad, right? It's just another waste of our money. And this morning, I could not look at the news this morning because the state fair has been another grift. Like there's some analysis and I was like, I cannot watch this. I cannot watch this again.
Do you watch the news every morning?
I don't watch the news every morning, but I get my morning feed and I get my California news.
Yeah.
And if it's a big enough deal, you'll get that line item. So I want to be informed, but it's not the first thing in the morning. First thing in the morning is my morning journal. And I was up at 3:00 this morning. Oh, did I tell you what happened? How could I have told you?
Telepathically.
I was so mad. So yesterday, this has nothing to do with politics, people, which is why people will want to listen. But yesterday, for the past few days, I've been noticing that the sink in my bathroom has been like not fully draining. Is that what you say? Draining, whatever.
Yeah.
So I called the landlord, which I never, like if I can fix it myself, I'll fix it myself. Like I've been fixing my own, like the light bulbs in the parking lot, I've changed them myself. Like I know I am that person. Because he doesn't live here.
Back on the wall here.
But it's true. Like sometimes it's just a waste of time to call the landlord, right? So, but this is something I cannot fix. So I thought they were just going to come and like, whatever, take out whatever is clogging. So I'm here yesterday, the guy's working there and you hear boom, sludge, like black sludge all over the back. Like, like it's not just water. So a pipe is broken and the person next door, we share kind of the bathroom, I guess, pipelines or whatever. Like I've learned way too much about construction. Hers also exploded. It's black everywhere. So I had to take everything up, but I had to throw away all this stuff. I threw away like my hair dryer because it was soaked. It's just all soaked in water, like because it was in a drawer.
Wow.
Yeah. So anyway, the smell. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But I'm like, I'm not okay. I'm okay because these things happen. I felt bad for the guy who was working because he knew I was pissed, but he also. I don't know what a plumber's expertise is, but wouldn't you think that might happen if you know? I don't know. I mean,
I would think it would be on the list of expectations of possibilities.
I don't know. So I'm not feeling okay. So I swear to you, I got rid of so much stuff. It's hundreds of dollars. It's like my hair dryer, you know what I mean? With the diffuser, like that's like $100 right there. Right. I got rid of makeup brushes, which and it's not that I use them, because I use makeup all the time, but I bought them, especially when I was acting. I use them all the time. Those are hundreds of dollars of makeup and you can't dry that shit out. You can't wash it out. It's sludge, so the rugs that I had in there. I mean, I'm not like Trump. I guess Trump has a fully rugged bathroom.
No.
Did you know that? Yeah.
No.
Yeah, there was an article that I read that was like, the staff it's tough to work in the White House and they gave an example or whatever, because his bathroom is completely carpeted. You cannot have a completely carpeted bathroom. It will hold mold.
70s.
Oh my God. So, I mean, I have like the throw rug, for the bathroom.
I don't even have any rugs in the bathroom because I think it's gross.
Well, I have it when you step out of the bathroom and then like, so me, but they're for the bathroom.
I know.
Here's the thing though, especially I don't like how cold the bathroom is.
Yeah.
In the morning or whatever, like, and you have your bare feet or whatever. Yeah, no. So anyway, it doesn't matter. My point is I threw out a lot of stuffage. And so I responded to the landlord And he was like, well, I will pay for your rug, but I cannot pay for anything. I'm like, bitch, I didn't ask you to pay for anything. I'm saying the damage to the cabinet is completely ruined. I don't want to be held responsible, and I want it fixed. I was pissed. So he responded in kind, because I've never asked that motherfucker for nothing. And I'm calling him that because he's a nice guy, but he's cheap. So if you can't, what?
They all are. All the landlords.
I know, but here's the thing: if you can't afford to run an apartment, then don't own one. Okay. Anyways, that was just a sidetrack. Anyways, I wanted to see what you thought about the whole American citizenship drama with the Supreme Court 5-4 decision, right?
It's
razor thin.
It's a tragedy that that it even got to the Supreme Court, and then
So
it's 5-4.
No, why don't we tell people what it is? Because I don't know if people know, right? The 14th Amendment is basically saying if you were born in the United States, you are a citizen. It doesn't matter whether your parents were born here or not. If you walk on the soil of the United States and a child is born, that child is an American citizen. I believe it's the 14th. That's not what the 14th Amendment says. I don't know it by heart, but that's the gist. I know people are going to be like, kind of saying that the 14th Amendment, is it the 14th
It is.
Amendment?
It was part of the Reconstruction Amendments after the Civil War that were designed to ensure that formerly enslaved people had citizenship. And then it was tested sometime after that. I don't know the ins and outs. We talked about this on another episode. And went to the Supreme Court, where I believe it was a Chinese plaintiff
or defendant,
whose father, I believe, was Chinese, but she was born here. And Supreme Court said, yes, this is what it means. If you're born on American soil, you are an American. United States soil. And so, that's been the law of the land since the since 1860, whatever, 5 or something.
1860, whatever, right. For a long time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Supreme Court upheld it very, very narrowly. And our dear, Kegmeister, Brett Kavanaugh, gave a roadmap for how to overturn it in his whatever it's called, agreement or whatever. He's like, this is the law of the land right now, but if you want to change it, here's how.
You can, right. And that's what he did. He kind of split the baby in two or whatever the hell you say. He's on the gray line, but he did vote to keep the amendment. But it's, you know what? I feel like we just repeat ourselves over and over again. And I guess that's kind of what we have to do. But no one who is in this country, in the United States, unless you are indigenous to this country, meaning quote unquote Native American, everyone came here from somewhere else. Everyone came here. And Eddie Gilad keeps talking about this. I just read his book. It made me really angry and sad. But you just want to make America white again. I mean, that's kind of what he's saying. Like, it's just like all of the arguments for citizenship, like to end what's it called? Birthright citizenship. Thank you. Is just about making this country white again. Because if you really follow through on all of it, none of you white folk have been here since day one. So it just breaks my heart. It's like, it's so pathetic. I mean, we won, we being the people who know that this country should be welcoming and should be honored to have people come to this country and want to be here. But my goodness. Yeah, that was disgusting.
It's, I mean, it's hard to even know what to say about where we are right now. I watched a video, Elie Mystal, I think I'm saying his name right. He writes for The Nation, and he's a constitutional lawyer, I believe, because he writes about all the Supreme Court cases.
So he's a lib? No, I'm just kidding. That's what they would say. Just kidding.
I mean, I guess, I don't know what he would call himself, but sure. So,
no, he wouldn't. I'm just saying that's what Trumpers would say.
Yeah, leftist. I don't even know.
Right, who talks facts is a
right.
I
just saw a really brief clip. I think it was like less than a minute, and it was like, about this America 250 and, celebrating where we are and is what we're seeing in DC and what we're hearing about the, rampant, overwhelming corruption and all of that. Like, where does all of that lie with this America 250 stuff? And he was saying, you know what? It tracks. It 100% tracks, right? The Declaration of Independence was a declaration for white property owning, slaveholders, and that's, I totally believe that's what they want to get back to. If they could find a way to enslave people again, they 100% would do it. And that's where they're headed if we let them. That's where they're headed.
Yeah. It's such a weird... It's it's such a weird place to be. I don't even. All right, I guess we're done for today. No, I'm just kidding. It's so depressing. And here's the thing: I'm going to get people who are going to be like, "That's not true. You're so racist. Why is everything black and white?" Because it is. Because it is. Because we can't seem to accept our true history. We can't accept what is going on, and white people. I honestly don't understand what it is you're thinking. When I say white people, I'm talking about the Trumpers, the people let me see, 60% of Americans believe he hasn't paid attention to the most important problems. 60% of all people. That's huge. But I'm trying to figure out what 40% of you are so delusional.
I don't want to spend my time thinking about those people. I don't think it's fruitful, right? Yeah. Like, they're fucked up in the head. Sorry, not sorry. Like, you got a problem. And I need to get on with shit. And you're not involved in that. I just need to run you right over.
Right. Somebody said, it's interesting. Where are all the Trump supporters at the 250 celebration? Like, why aren't they all there? They ain't got no fucking money. And I guess they're not that dedicated, because somebody was saying maybe there's a lot more bots happening than we realize, because it doesn't seem to make sense. Even I know people who have kind of moved on from this whole rah Trump stuff that I never thought they would, but even they've seen the light, Yeah. So I don't know. Have you been paying attention to Hunter Biden?
I mean, a little bit. Yeah.
I find it
gloves off, brother. Let it flow.
I just think it's interesting how they attacked him so much and, tried to go after. And you know what? That's the cruelty of it, right? They knew that would hurt President Biden. They knew, because that's his son and he's already lost enough. And so these horrible Jesus freaks, and that's what I'm calling you, the ones who are so Christian, because they're the ones who always go after this crap, were going after him and his laptop. And he made, and again, this I don't have exactly, but this is me listening to him being on a podcast or whatever. He had made $200,000 a year on his artwork, things that and they were trying to say that was so scammy and so bad and so horrible and how dare he, and he's using the Have you guys not paid attention to the Trump children at all?
Right.
Billions of dollars in negotiations and doing all this crap.
Negotiations. Like, anyone is taking any of them seriously and having a real conversation with them.
No, they're just trying to get close to daddy. It's so weird. And, it's the hypocrisy. Like, if you're going to be angry with Hunter Biden painting and making $200,000 a year or whatever you think his connections were to these all, he was so connected.
Right. And using his father's office or whatever to, I don't even know the whole story because I knew it was all bullshit, but I know it was something about using
why are you not freaking out now?
Joe Biden's name in order to get whatever.
Whatever. Then why are you not here now, freaking out? Where are you?
Because they can do it, but nobody else can. That's the.
I don't get it though. I don't get it. You know what? I still keep blaming the
Yep.
Republicans. Like, why? I don't know who gives a shit what his supporters think. This is just bad and wrong. You know, it's just horrible.
So much. I feel
I'm
like
tired.
it's been, I mean, it always is just this fire hose of bullshit, right? But like something about this last couple of weeks, especially with sort of the reflecting pool and the state fair and the fucking jet, and it just feels like, oh God.
The Qatari jet, right? Okay, wait. That is crazy. I forgot about that. So he was gifted. Oh my God. There's an episode of The West Wing. I know you've probably never seen. Have you ever seen the show? It's
I
so
can't.
good. Oh my God, it's
so
so
good
good.
at all.
It's
But
so
anyway,
good.
go ahead.
What is your fucking
It's the
problem with Aaron
dialogue. I just can't
Sorkin?
deal with it. But go ahead.
Okay, Aaron Sorkin is a genius of our time. Do not listen to her. But if you want to feel a pure joy about what America can be, go watch it. It's so well done. But there's an episode, CJ Craig, she's the press person. And there's this episode where she's like having trauma about accepting a gift like that was over $50 or something, or somebody on the staff did, you know what I mean? And it's this intricate thing where you learn about how you cannot accept gifts under, over a certain amount. And if you do, you have to declare them and do all this stuff. So the Qatari jet was $400 million. It was given to Trump. And then millions of dollars were spent by the American people to retrofix it because they had to make sure it didn't have all of, and I don't believe they fixed it completely. I have no confidence in the people that work for Donald Trump. No. They had to make sure it didn't have any kind of, little
Well, they had to like Air Force One it out, right? Like make sure that it,
But here's the thing about Air Force One-ing it out. I don't trust that they were able to do that completely without making sure I just think other people are smarter than we are.
And tell me that these people know how to Air Force One out a jet that's from a foreign entity. Like, come on now.
I know. And people are going to say those have been lifelong plane people. No, he fires everybody. He's fired everybody that is competent.
Like, doesn't pay the people who do actually do the work. So people who know what they're doing don't want to work for him.
It's so weird. I forgot about the Qatari jet.
I'm sure it's all gold inside. I'm surprised it's not painted gold.
Oh my God, I've seen the pictures of the White House. It's so right. They said that he was gluing on more gold stuff himself around. Did you not hear that? He was. It's in that book. I can't stand that woman from New York Times, but I do like Jonathan Swan. So he has a new book out. They both, you haven't heard about the book with Maggie? Yeah, Maggie Haberman and Jonathan Swan. Okay, I guess I am promoting. I don't like Maggie Haberman. I don't like her at all because she was way too close to him in the beginning and too in it. What? I feel like you have something to say.
I'm just not down with any journalist who holds on to information for a book. So fuck them both. That's what
I'm saying. But in that book, they talk about some things that were interesting and that he was spending. One of them was he's spending time gluing stuff.
So he's out there with his Gorilla Glue, putting on his gold shit? Like, is that what's going on? Oh my God. This is what we want our president to be doing, everybody.
Yeah, again, I blame the Republicans who keep him in office. He should be he should have never, I don't know. He should never have been there to begin with. I've been saying that since day one. But, we're like a broken record now. We're just saying the same shit over and over and over again. Let's talk about something else. What's going on? Let's talk about something other than fucking politics. I mean, there are bright moments in the political sphere, but not enough to make me really, really happy. Like, I really like John Ossoff and some other things. Yeah. But, it's just the beginnings of stuff. So I need more time, I agree. But what about you?
Oh.
We don't want to talk about that either.
I will tell you something fun that's going on with me is that I have instituted Ice Cream Fridays for the summer. Which means that
For you
for
or the
everybody.
whole
I
family?
am making homemade ice cream every Friday this summer, and
No, that sounds horrible
it's
to me.
fantastic. I made mango sorbet last Friday. Fantastic. And
No.
this,
Yeah. Well, people may not know that you're
I'm
a
not a
chef.
chef.
You're a
I
cook.
just like to eat.
Okay. You cook very well, and from where I grew up, that's a chef. Okay.
I'm gonna make peach ice cream tomorrow and put it in between some like gingerbread cookies. So I'm gonna make ice cream sandwiches.
Absolutely not. None of that is
It's
making me
exciting.
happy.
I love it. I literally am searching the internet every couple of days to look for new ice cream recipes. So that's the joy that's happening around here.
Okay, I just want to say that's great for you. I'm hoping that today they come back and clean my apartment and fix the pipe that's still broken. Like, I had to wash my face and brush my teeth in my kitchen. Oh, the trauma. Yeah.
You don't like ice cream?
We're having I'm not an ice cream person per se, but I honestly, the idea of making ice cream is no. I don't want to make ice cream myself. Like, if I'm going to have ice cream, I'll go get it at,
Gotcha.
But you know that, like, I love food. I don't want to make it. You know what I mean? Like, I love when you cook it for me. You know what I mean? Like, that's brilliant.
So if I brought you some ice cream, you would eat it.
I would try it. I don't know. Well, the flavors are not my thing. You didn't say anything that
What
made
are
me
your
be like,
favorite
oh my
ice
God,
cream flavors?
Chocolate chip ice cream.
Okay.
Or chocolate. Chocolate. Anything with chocolate is good. I like sometimes, like I had one time, I can't believe this whole episode is going to be about ice cream. It's okay. It's a cultural thing. I remember having some type of chocolate ice cream with coffee in it or something, coffee bean.
Yes.
So good.
Coffee is my favorite.
But it did keep me up. Yeah.
Coffee is next week.
So yeah, but none of that gives me happiness.
So coffee is next week. That's what I'm making next week.
Yeah, no, and you don't live close enough for me to make the trip for ice cream. You know what I mean? Like, if you said something else, like, maybe. Not that you're inviting me. Not that she's invited me or anything. I'm just trying to think, do I have any joy to share? Nothing.
What are you doing for the 4th?
Oh my God, I'm going to the state fair. Honestly, I don't have plans for the 4th.
I have really, really big plans.
I don't celebrate.
I don't either, but
what?
I'm going to be very, very patriotic and very, very anti-fascist, and I am going to watch the Twilight Zone marathon on the Sci-Fi Channel.
Marathon. You know what I wanted to tell you? And I know we had kind of let this go, and that sounds good. The Twilight Zone marathon's going to be on this week. That's true. It's very good. I just want you to know, Hallmark, we're in July. Christmas movies are back. I'm just saying. All the Christmas movies are back. So I will be sending you links.
I will say my younger daughter has started watching this show, One Tree Hill. Have you heard? Like, it's old. Obviously, I think it may have been like a WB show. I don't know. It's old. Because I watch it, and I'm like, that guy's like 50 now and he looks like he's 20, Anyways, one of the main characters on this show, actresses, whatever, is the lead actress in one of my favorite Christmas movies. So I was like, oh my God, maybe I should try to find Holiday at the Biltmore because I haven't seen it in so long.
What's Holiday at the Biltmore? Is that
my favorite? It's like a Hallmark-ish. I can't remember what channel it was on.
Okay. What's her name? But I would recognize her probably.
Probably. I think she's done a couple of other ones. I'll find out and I'll send it to you. But I really liked. It may have been Christmas at the Biltmore.
Let me just see.
It might be Christmas.
At Biltmore. Holiday at the Biltmore movie. Oh yeah, Bethany Joy Lance. We love her.
Okay.
She's amazing. So, that's one of your favorite movies.
It's cheesy, but it's like there's like time travel and it's like old Hollywood and
Oh, that's right. I don't like that. Right. I don't like the time traveling stuff. Yeah, that's right. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, we do love her. So yeah. So she's in One Tree Hill as well.
Yeah. So my point was I saw her and I'm like, wait. And then I had like this urge to watch, the holiday movie. So maybe it's 10. Maybe it's 10.
Maybe it's up. I was just cracking up because I was like, it's Christmas time in July. Like they're already starting with this movie. Oh God, it's so wrong and so bad. And yeah, it's in the background and it's fine. You know what I mean? Like some of them are just fine. But yeah, I guess that's joyful. Okay, I'll send you links when the good movie. I still think you need to see a couple of the movies that I think are my favorite that you have not. You saw the one with Henry Winkler. Yeah, but there's one more I want you to see that you haven't been able to see because for some reason they don't show it. So when that one comes out, you'll have to record it and watch it. Also with our favorite guy whose name I can't remember. That's how much I love him. I don't know. Have you been able to watch at all Wild Cards?
Oh yes, I have been through Wild Cards twice now. Love it so much.
We didn't talk about it.
No, we didn't, but I love it.
Well, that's so weird because, the other guys like it too from Friday Night Live. So he's fine.
Yes. Yeah.
We talked about it a little bit.
The surfing episode.
What? I know. or the episode where she has to open up his shirt because he got shot and remember, it's in the prison. Anything where we can see his chest is great.
I mean, nothing wrong with his face either. So,
oh no, he's beautiful. We're talking about Giacomo Gignati, which is just embarrassing to keep talking about because he's so hot. But we did talk about it a little bit because you had mentioned something that you didn't like her wigs.
Yeah, I still don't like the wigs, but
I know, but you have to remember that she's.
I know, but like, why does she have to wear a wig? Like, let her, or why can't they switch it up? It's bangs. I don't like the bangs.
I know. Well, that's bangs, but her wigs are actually really good. Like later on, they get really good, and it's.
I don't know.
So it's a cultural thing, and I thought it was an interesting thing that you had mentioned, but it is really a cultural thing. And I was following her on Instagram, and she had gotten braids, and I was like, oh, they look so good, And she's a beautiful woman, and I hear you, but I think her wigs are great. I think that it looks wonderful. And I don't think they're all wigs. And I don't know if any of this is true, but I think she was also pregnant at some point and had to deal with whatever happens in pregnancy with your hair and was also kind of playing with that. Because there are times when her hair is back where I'm like, oh, that's a forced. That's definitely
those are the ones like when it's like that, I really don't like it. It's just more, it's like my little things,
whiteness,
maybe, right? But like I do that with everybody. Like if I don't like your hair, like I'm gonna, I don't care what it is. It's like, all right, that's just gonna bother me the whole time.
Yeah, you are very judgy.
I just have my things that I like and then I don't like.
I know, but it's the first thing she said, and I'm like, I can't even deal with this right now. But it is a great show. You did enjoy the show.
I've already watched the whole thing twice, and I can't wait for season 4. So.
Okay, wait. And do you like the girlfriend that he has?
Obviously not. I mean,
here's how bad it is. She's on there's a Hallmark movie that just came out and she's in it. And I was like, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Well, it's like they had one episode where they tried to like integrate her into like the story. And I was like, the people don't want that. The people.
No. And wouldn't you agree that it would be better if they had picked, because I think they purposely picked people that we wouldn't like. I think it would have been better if they picked somebody that could actually match her, Max on the show, match her in like beauty and charisma, because then it would make it like, oh my God.
Well, I felt like they were sort of trying to do that, but in that one episode where like, she's a journalist and, whatever, but like, okay, then build it up a little bit. Like, let us get to know her, this girlfriend, and like her, and then get them together or something like that. Don't just dump her on us,
Okay, but here's the thing. I think it's something different than I hear you. But the thing was to be surprised by him because he turns around and he doesn't tell Max that he met someone and is dating her. Remember, she goes to the boat to say hi, and when he comes back, and that's when she meets him. I mean, he
meets her.
Yeah, Max meets her, right? And he's kind of caught in that space. So I get why they didn't build it up, but I think it's something different. And no offense to that actress. And also remember the ex-girlfriend before too. These are purposely cast women who do not match at all the level of charisma and even beauty of Max. And I say that respectfully because I get it. But I think they purposely did it so we wouldn't like her. And I'm like, no, you should have gone the other way, made it hard for me to choose. You know, I think it would have been more dynamic. So they've already filmed season 4 and it's not till next. Yeah, they filmed it a while ago. And it's not coming out till January.
Yeah, I mean, that's, well, okay, so then we've got Hallmark season, and then we can move right into wild cards.
Right into what? It's perfect timing, actually.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think it's challenging, right? Like, we all sort of like want them to get together, but then every time that happens, like, you know, on a show, not every time, but most of the time when that happens, like the quality starts to go down. There's something about that tension that we all love. So they're trying to keep it up. I get it. But I agree. Like they should make it harder for us to feel like, you know, he shouldn't be with this person.
Right. Well, so I was saying this on Friday night. Like, I cannot believe this whole thing is going to be, this is so much fun though. I think we needed a break from fucking politics. So this is good, actually. I think what's interesting is that people were saying like it's the hardcore, because we're not becoming hardcore, but the hardcore people been watching it. right. This is going to be that all wild card. And on Friday nights too. Right? We're going to be talking about, but they were saying like there's, because remember other people in Canada and Italy, other places where they've been watching it like as it comes out. So you're talking, it's been 3 years, right? Waiting for this to happen, are so angry. They're like, she deserves better than him. They need to put her with somebody else. I hope in season 4 she finds the love of her life. So he knows. I'm like, okay, people really like, because we got to binge watch it, right? Because I found it so late. But it's interesting.
Yeah, I suppose like years of waiting for them to get together is like, okay, fine.
It's too much, especially in this atmosphere where we are watching, you know, like, because God forbid we don't have a conclusion to a story as soon as possible, you know? But the way they can make it work, and this is like writers need to know this, is let them get together for real, not like that haunted house thing or whatever. They went to the island. We all knew that was bullshit. Oh, and just to make clear, you know they did not actually sleep together, right? Because Rick was like, they slept together. They did not. You do not sleep with somebody when you're high and then get fully dressed. You do not do that.
That is true.
Both of you. You do not. Rick is so sure they slept together. Like, no, they kissed. That's what they're talking about, that they bridged that thing. You know what I mean?
No one is getting fully dressed and sleeping separately.
Right. No, not at all. But here's the thing I was trying to get at is the way that they can do it, the way that they can make it work is you let them get together for real, give us that moment, and then have them break up for whatever reason. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think one of the best moments was, remember, it's right at the beginning. I forget I think it's season 1 or end of season 1. I'm not sure, when her husband shows up. Like, and that chemistry between both men, fire, well done. You know what I mean? Like the seething energy, you know, jealousy, and just kind of well done, perfect. That's how they could keep it going. Give us the flavor of them getting together for real, and then have them break up and then start the tension again. They're both dating or whatever. But yeah, it usually fails because they conclude the story. But a relationship like that that's complicated is never that easy for people to get together. It never
and stay together. I mean, think about all the people you know who like get together and come back around, get together. You know what I mean? Like, that's just.
I know, me. like you can't work with somebody and date them and be with them 8 hours a day. I know there are people who've gotten married to people and then work together, start a business. That's different. But if you work with somebody, I don't know.
I've never dated anyone I worked with. That's never been my.
Me either. Never. It's never happened. I'm sorry. I was just.
I mean, like back in the day when I was in high school, and you were like, you know, that kind of thing.
You've never slept with somebody you worked with?
Well, I wouldn't say that. I've never long-term dated.
We're getting into the R-rated version of the show.
Like, had a long-term relationship or whatever with someone at work. Or tried to.
Yeah, okay. I just wanted to be clear what we were talking about, right? Yeah. I did. I fell in love with somebody I worked with, and then of course it didn't work out. And yeah. And I ended up quitting because that's what happens in those types of relationships. Right. You end up somebody's gotta leave. Somebody's gotta do something, you know. So yeah. Right. Okay. Anything else?
We have covered it.
I'm glad you watched it.
I said we have covered it.
We have covered it, but he is. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think I told you. I just never knew what that nose thing was. I don't.
It's a full package.
Beautiful.
It's a full.
I think that's what it is, right? And he's not that tall. Not that matters because he's tall enough. Yeah,
I ain't standing next to him. He looks fine from here.
I know, right? He's tall. He's tall enough. But it, like, for some reason, I always, because she's so tiny. She's like 5'11". Yeah. So I'm like, oh my God, he looks like he's 6'2", but I think he's like 5'11" or something, you know, because, you know, I've done way too much investigating when I got into this show. You know what I mean?
And his favorite color is purple.
I do. I think his favorite color is purple. No, but you know what? If you follow him on Instagram, it's kind of disgusting. He's like a good guy. He's like a good man, cares about women's issues, cares about the Democrat. Like he doesn't get into politics. And then he talks in Italian, which, because he's Italian, like for real, you know? He is really the whole package. Other men should learn and observe. Shameful. Anyways, all right. Any last words before we jump off of our show that wasn't anything at all to do with politics, really? I mean, it was. No, we had to enjoy.
Enjoy the weekend, everybody. Stay away from the state fair.
You don't even need to tell people to stay away from the state fair because nobody's going. There's nobody there. And there's no people. You know what? Somebody said that their 4th of July 250th celebration was the Obama opening of and I was like, that's so mean to say, but he's so jealous of him. He's so jealous. It's weird, but it's kind of true. That was amazing. It had all the stars and everything. Maybe I'll rewatch that. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to rewatch that and enjoy.
Me and Rod Serling are going to have a day together.
All right. With that, everyone, thank you so much. Enjoy the weekend. And remember, at the end of the day, it really is all about the joy. Bye, everyone. Bye. Thanks for stopping by All About the Joy. Be better and stay beautiful, folks. Have a sweet day.